Hey now, how you doing? I was here earlier on today and we did a bit of this. I got the code from for the game from the nice guys at Giant Software, and straightforward. Thank you very much. We met in Germany, and we'll chat about that as we go along here. I fired it up for 3/4 of an hour, and it was all a bit of a panic, all a bit of rush. Literally straight installed, drove a couple of laps, and that was as far as we went. It's Friday night here, 10 o'clock. And I just thought, like, you know what? Let's come and spend a couple of hours here and go through this in a bit more detail. And not in the same way as some of the other guys would be doing it. So, James, Gamer Muscle, I'm quite sure he's went into an unbelievable detail about how the force feedback is and all of those bits and pieces. And I'm also quite sure that Karith and some of the other guys that have their hands on this right now have been going through this in major detail about how good it is or how bad it is and how the screen isn't quite right and all of that sort of stuff. And I'm going to come at this from a slightly different direction because I am not that technical. I am 56-year-old. My name is Robin. I'm the head of Bongo Racing. I have been for the last couple of years. And it is a racing community which which seems to attract older gentlemen or older drivers that want not just to have a good time, but to learn how to get faster. So I'm coming at it from the angle of I'm an older guy. I'm not that technical. If I switch it on and it looks good, great. If it feels good, great. But I'm not going to spend 3 days adjusting things. So, I suppose I'm going to come at it from the heart. You know, do I like this? If I had bought this with my own money, because they have given me a review code ahead of time. The game comes out on Tuesday. So they've given me this ahead of time. So I'm going to do it with, if I paid my own money for this, would I be happy with the purchase straight out of the box? Would I get involved and buy this? Now, there is some nice link ups. You can hear from my accent. I'm from Northern Ireland. And the development team and the owners of the company are from Northern Ireland. And when we met in Germany, and I heard an accent just like myself, we got chatting. And Ryan was a real nice guy. He said, oh, yeah, you're in there. East Belfast. Okay, and my wife had a cafe there. Oh, what was it called? Oh, I used to eat there 20 years ago. So it's a very, very small world. Anyway, so let's go from there. So I understand there'll probably be some updates straight away. I suppose the question goes, is this something that should be released straight away? Because I think there's some things here which are really good, and I think there's some things here which aren't fabulous. Let's talk about some of the stuff that isn't fabulous immediately. Now I'm going to switch cameras here to my high cam. Now, and we've loaded it up here, and you can see I'm using triples, and on the left-hand side is the menu screen. Here, this is the menu, multiplayer, single player, challenges, downloadable content, driver profile, and credits. Now, if I go into, and then let's go way over here, down into this corner here. That's where the settings cog is. Now, what I want to do is I want to bring those menus over into the middle. And I can't seem to find anywhere that does that. So I'm brought up the settings screen now. So I'm going to display settings. You're going to see some stuff now. Bring up the race cam. So trust me. So all I've done here is my screen resolution 570 by 5760 by 1080. Display mode is full screen. Some people have that windowed. The vertical sync is off, and these things were set as in frame rate limit and menu frame rate limit. Graphic settings. Haven't done a thing in here. Nothing. Hardware profile. Oh, it was set for ultra. That's changed. Okay, that changed. Okay. So that's custom. It was set for ultra. Depth of field. Everything here is, I don't see anything. Screen space reflections. Shadows. Texture filling. Fidelity. DLSS. Yeah. The Intel XESS. Set for quality. Okay, so nothing to move. Audio, the only thing I've done in here, I've turned the volume down of the music It's gone. Assists, haven't changed a thing in here. Racing line is off. Traction control, ABS, auto clutch. When you do fire it up, it asks you, are you a beginner, are you an intermediate, or an expert type? I chose the expert one. Auto pit limiter is force on, manual pit box. Okay, these are little things that you can adjust anyway. Control bindings, I'm using a GSI wheelbase. Sorry, a GSI wheel, a Hyper P1. And I am using, where is my Hyper P1 gone? Is that not gone? Where's Cam? You need to see that. Where's Cam? Where's my Hyper P1? Goodness me, are you gone to sleep, Hyper P1? Just a second. Hello. Let's just unplug that and plug that. Just 1 second. Let me just bring this up. Oh, you girl. Anyway, I hope you're having a really nice Friday night. We had some friends over. I've had a couple of nice glasses of wine. Are we coming? Are we coming? Are we coming? You want to go to sleep, don't you? There, okay. Dinky dinky dink. Lovely jubbly. So, so I'm using the GSI Hyper P1 wheel. I'm using a SimiCube 2 wheelbase. So the options that I have on this left-hand screen here, I bring this up again. So here, you've got mouse and keyboard. You can go on your settings. SimiCube 2 Pro, it found it straight away. The Hyper P1 straight away. So there's some stuff you set up on the P1 about your my acceleration and brake. I'm using the SimiCube active pedal, so it found it, all that sort of stuff. And then there's a few things in the wheel, like so there's the wheelbase settings, and then there's the wheel settings. So that's all, but that's all here. You know, like gear up, gear down, pit limiter, toggle, input device settings. Again, there's still lots of toggles here. Haptic strength. Again, dead zones for pedals. Well, I don't know why I would use that here rather than in the SimiCube software. Dead zones, brake pedal, clutch dead zones. Okay, fair enough. Haptic strength. And then preferences, subtitles, distance units, standard stuff here, weight, pressure, fluid, power units. So if you want kilograms or whatever it may be, it's all the stuff that's here. So, so there's lots of menu stuff here, but there's nothing to move the menu over. So I'm sure they'll get that sorted. I'm sure they will. I'm sure that'll be a thing. Okay, so let's go into the actual game part itself. Oops. Let's do, so let's have a look what's in these menus. We'll start from the bottom. We've got credits here. And the credits roll up the screen on the left-hand side, which you can't see. Classic. So there's the credits. Are rolling up even off screen there. There's credits rolling up there. Not good. Okay, and then we've got driver profile. It's pulled in my image from Steam up here, is it? You can't even see that, darn it. Edit my info. I've got a little green guy. I can change my suit. There. Escape. A results history, which is nothing. Lap records, saved replays, and stats. Career mode, total money earned. Okay, achievements. Lots of achievements. That'll suit the console people. Back again. Back again. Downloadable content. Something flashed up there. Vehicle. Okay. So you can see some of this on the left. Sorry, this is just the way it is. You know, you just see some of this stuff on the left-hand screen. So we've got career events, liveries, livery packs. Oh dear, these ones to buy. Team Woo. Team Woo. Oh, these must be ones that I have already. So that would say to me that there's going to be livery packs for sale. Okay. And so category career events, the Daytona 250 endurance race, 41 laps, hot Florida afternoon, 90 minutes. Lots of old classic cars. Anything else about that? No, no. Okay, installed, nothing. Updates, downloads, DLC. Straight away, we've got DLC. Mod hub. That's interesting. A mod hub. Huh. Doctor.
Doctor? Doctor? Doctor?
I know.
Doctor?
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 Yeah, I know. Sorry, you need to come out. Sorry. Sorry, Tony. The reason why I have that is because I will bring it back onto the other screen. The reason I have this on this high screen is because lots of the menu stuff is hidden, and there's no way to adjust these menus. So then we get into the meat and the bones of it. Single player. So you can't see any of this bloody stuff over the left-hand side. Hi, Cam. Let's see. Yeah, you can just about make out stuff here. It's crap. So a race weekend or a career. So let's do a race weekend. Let's do some racing now, so you can sort of see. So the menus here. It's a pain in the butt that I can't bring this over. I mean, if I go to the settings thing again, here, does it bring me up any specific things to this? No, it doesn't. So I'm sorry. Everything's over on the left-hand side here. So I'll talk you through some of the tracks here. We've got Brianza. That looks like Monza to me. Huh. Oh, wow. It's all okay. Brianza, that looks like Monza. Okay, well, let's go to Monza. Monza and confirm it. And let's stick in, we'll go in this BMW hybrid and hit race. And I'll put the race cam up now. Okay. Oh, okay, Declan, head to bed. Good lad. Okay, so it's loading, and I think this is Monza. Dashboard. Lovely dashboard's up. To me, this camera zooming thing is, I get it. It's like this high-speed drone. This actually makes me feel quite nauseous right now. This is Monza. There's a button over here to skip this. Okay. So Giant Software, who are the publisher, they're the guys that do Farming Simulator. They're just the publisher, and it's Straight 4 are the developer. So yeah. Whee! There's the old banking. And this looks fine, doesn't it? Looks okay. All right. Does that just keep rolling around? It does. So if I don't do anything, screen tear there. I'm using a 3080 Ti graphics card, not the most modern, but still a pretty hefty card, and a pretty high spec PC here. So, yeah. So I have to go down here and hit skip. And this is practice. Okay, so I've got a vehicle setup, essentials. This is way over here now on the right hand side screen. Fuel use, time, okay. Tires and chassis. Load of stuff here as well. Now, when I was in Germany, we were on a setup with one ultra wide screen pit setup, but there needs to be a way, guys, to be able to move these menus around. Huh? Yeah, we need to move this. Okay. Well, nothing I can do there. Tires. Let's just keep this all vanilla. And let's go and... Oh, no, no, no. Let's just go and drive a bit, will we? Okay, so other stuff here. Is there a... Oh, no. Okay. Settings. That's that same one. Cockpit setup. Camera movement. So right now, when we've got... This is okay. I mean, this is all right. We're in a hyper car. There's a mirror, but the virtual mirror is up on the right-hand screen for me. So if I hit camera movement, steer look... I don't know what that was set at 60. Speed sensitive shake, G-force movement, vehicle motion, world motion, free look scale. Okay, seat position. Exit without saving. What the heck? Okay. I can raise and lower, forward, backwards. Okay. Left, right, raise and lower. Tilt, field of view, mirror pitches. Okay. Exit without saving. HUD setup. Digi-dash essential on. Everything's on. Clock, general notifications. Can I HUD layout? Okay, so I can grab and move these. Alright, that's fair enough. Grab and move. Player names, that's okay. That's don't know what this is. What's that one? Now there is, I think I have heard there is like an issue with the virtual mirror not being in the right place. The virtual mirror is up on the top right hand screen. So I'm not quite sure. Trebo, hello there. Which DD do you have? DDU. It's this DDU over here. The DDU. Is that what you mean? Oh, direct drive. It's a SemiCube Pro 2. SemiCube Pro 2. Sorry, correct it. Save it correct. Say it correctly, Robin. A SemiCube 2 Pro. And I'm using a Hyper P1 GSI. Okay, so all right. Okay. Can't move the virtual mirror. I think that is a known thing. So it doesn't seem to be such an issue with people on single screens, but it does seem to be an issue with the triples at the moment. Okay, escape to go back. Back again. Back again. Resume. Alright, let's take this big boy out for a bit of a drive. Ah, Rob. All these names, man. Ignition. Uh-oh. Okay, so my lovely dash isn't up to date yet. Pit limiter enabled. I wonder what we have here about best the fuel, the battery power. Okay, let's take this out. Okay, I have traction control set up. Alright, so I've got a mirror there. Hello, there's a fast mover. Oh, yeah, girly. Oh dear. Cool tires. My POV's a bit odd, isn't it? But not really, it's just different. So this isn't, you know, a hypercar or a GTP car in iRacing. A handful, and I love my hypercars. I play them a lot. This is my weapon of choice, LMP2s. and the hypercars and when I'm playing LMU. Quite fond of the LMP2 now in iRacing. Yeah. Trebor. Rob. Why do they do this? Why do they keep on doing this? Not showing usernames instead of names. Oh, wow. Okay. I've got a whole lot of at the moment. Okay, do you know what? Let's do it. Let's try and do a lap or two here and see. Do the tires get warmed up? I'm getting live tire temperatures, which is nice to see. One of my bugbears with iRacing. I've need to move some of that stuff. It's in the wrong place. Well, we ain't getting stuff for that. What happens here now? A warning. Oh! Oh. He snacked me. Can hardly hear. Can hardly hear shite. You can hardly hear shite. What can you hardly hear? What do you want? What do you want to hear, Steve? Do you want to hear the car? Do you want to hear me? Is it me? Oh my goodness. I like a good bit of force feedback, and I'm not feeling it right now. And I'm disappointed, or am I disappointed in myself? Am I disappointed? And the reason to say why am I disappointed in myself, because I've watched a few of the other guys talking about this, and they're said, "Oh, the detail of the force feedback is wonderful. Oh, it's fantastic. It's brilliant." The reason I'm saying it's on at the moment is because it feels very, very light for me right now. And I'm not feeling loads of detail. Yeah, I feel a little curbage there, but nothing like iRacing. Nothing like LMU. Let's go straight on here. Let's go and see if we can adjust some of this stuff here, shall we? Settings. Darn you. Input device settings. Haptic strength. That's the 1, 2, 3. You can't even bloody see it. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's at 60. What's the next one down? Okay, that's it. Force feedback headroom. Force feedback detail. That's good. Let's wind that up to 50. Because it was at 30. Let's escape from that and see if that makes a difference. Save. And off. And on resume. What's that? Rejoin. I do have a virtual mirror up on this far screen here, but I can't move it. No.
Talking.
Sishan, thank you very much. You know, it takes a while to get used to everything. Of course it does. That feels a bit better. I mean, when I run my force feedback pretty heavily, you know. You know, my arms get a really good workout when I do a full day streaming, and this feels really light right now. So let me just bring this up here. Hold on. Shh, my baby. So I'm running this on my standard iRacing setup right now. My force feedback is set at 100%. Okay. Compared with ACC. So my history is I'm an ACC guy that has came over, dipped into LMU, and is now the last 3 months. I mean, I've been with that ACC for years. So you cut me in half. I had ACC in the middle. It's too soon. Is it like this? Is it like ACC? I suppose the question goes, where is this software? Who's it aimed at? Is it aimed at iRacing? No, it's not, because iRacing is a thing of all of its own. It's too big now. It's, you know, all that. This is an LMU type attack going on with this. Sadly, they've let ACC die. Sadly, they have let it die. Alright, let's go and try some of these other cars. Other tracks. Okay, so leave weekend. Yes. I loved ACC, so I'm a bit coloured there. I mean, that's a funny question to ask me. I love my ACC stuff, and is it? Well, I suppose we need to go to GT cars. I suppose let's go to the GT cars. LMDH, LMPs, Group Cs, GT1s, GTs, GT3s. Let's take an Aston Martin out onto the track. There is no Macca, which I'm quite surprised at. There's no Macca here, so let's take the Aston Martin GT3, confirm on it. Let's take a track that, let's go to a track that would be very ACC. Zolder. Yeah, why not? And let's do that race weekend again. Let's go. Ryan, I think things will get better when there's a setup profile on the wheelbase. It does look really good. Can't wait for the. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, I mean, I've heard people say today they should not release stuff like this so it's not 100% ready. Are they right? When is a piece of software these days ever 100% ready? Is this really broken? I don't think so. So, as I said, this is coming from the heart from me rather than the technical side. You know, I'm not a big technical guy. If it looks good, I'll play it and enjoy it. If it drives well, I'll play it and enjoy it. I loved how ACC drove. I like LMU. I know the ACC, there's problems with it. I know LMU, there's problems with it. I know iRacing, there's problems with it. I've fallen in the iRacing rabbit hole now. To me, right now, I look at that car in front of me and I go, that just looks okay. No, you shouldn't pay for beta software. You're right. But is this beta at this stage, or does it just need a patch for it? But, you know, at what point? What do you do? You know, at what point do you say we release it these days? People will always find holes and stuff. I'm not making excuses for them. You know, they've given me this. They're not paying me to talk about this. You know, they've not asked for me to be all positive, and I'm not going to be either. I mean, if you heard me talk, when I was in Germany, not last year, the year before, and I played AC Evo, and I ripped it to shreds because it just, and everybody was singing its praises. I just think, I mean, it looks okay. I think it could look better. Do you know what I mean? I don't think it looks fabulous. I think it looks good, but I don't think it looks fabulous. Yeah, yeah. Yes, it will be a full game eventually. There will be... Why is that pulling like that? Wow. So odd. I mean, I know the guys that developed this personally now. I mean, I know those guys. They are local to me in Belfast. And I'm quite sure that with the pedigree of this company and the history that they have behind them, they'll sort stuff out. Oh, I miss these tracks here. I miss my ACC. I'm looking at the middle of the screen there and I'm seeing some tearing. The tree quality, I mean, coming from, driving in an awful lot of iRacing right now, it feels quite cheeky of me to say, oh, it just doesn't look fabulous. Because iRacing doesn't look fabulous. It looks a lot better than it did. There is quite a bit of content here, and there's a lot of cars. There seems to be an awful lot of, quite a lot of tracks. If I compare, let's do a comparison with LMU at this moment in time. And I love my LMU. I mean, for Bongo Racing, we run a Warriors Championship, and it's all LMU based. In fact, we were racing last night. But if you think about some of the problems with LMU at the moment, and some of the problems with LMU right now, is for me, I'm bored. I'm bored of the variety of tracks. There seems to be more variants of that in here. And there seems to be a lot of cars, especially the historic stuff, which is one of the things that they spoke about in here. I'm quite surprised at how much of the GT3 stuff is here. That looks really basic. That does look a bit basic there. 53 FPS. Yeah, there is some work to be done here, boys. 53 FPS. 59, 60. Flip me, that's not fabulous. How does this feel? I want more force feedback. Maybe this would suit some people. I'm feeling a few bumps and lumps in the road. But I'm not getting a lot of fight from the wheel when I'm turning. Hey, hey, hey! Thanks for joining in. Okay, let's go. Over the bump, over the big bump. I've no virtual mirror. I've got a wing mirror here and another ass and up my arse right now. See that, Aston? Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. That's lovely. Oh! What's your rejoin? It's alright. Give me half an hour in this and it'll be alright. Did you try Giants Editor? What is Giants Editor? Sorry, I don't know what that is. Okay, let's catch up with some of this. At this moment in time, what do I compare this to? ACC, LMU. There you go. ACC, LMU.
5 minutes to the end.
Yeah, ACC, LMU. That's about right. This feels okay. I just don't think that looks fabulous. I just don't think it looks the best ever, do you? I don't want it to look the best ever, but I'm sort of surprised. Hey, Bunny. I'm sort of surprised that it doesn't just look a little bit better than this side of the box. Feels a bit... You got me? I don't want to be too hard on it, because I'm quite sure there'll be a patch. Probably even before it comes out. There are some odd UI stuff, like sometimes you have to press the escape key rather than choosing the selection point on the keyboard. Stuff like that there. Abraham, would I recommend it for day one? Hold on, let's move that to. What's that one? Would I recommend this for day one? Would you recommend it for any? What game would you recommend day one? for anything. You know, what game really is these days? Unfortunately, you know, I'm old enough now that when I bought Jetpack for my ZX Spectrum, it was on a cassette tape. There were no updates. It had to be finished and done. And now with the Tinternet, they release it. They don't even burn it on the CD any longer. And they update it to, you know, oh, update this and update that. But the games are just so big now that they kind of need to let people at them. They need to let people play them to find and break them. Yeah, I mean, when I first seen this and all, you know, seen about the advertising of this and how it was being pitched, it seemed to be pitched at classic cars, classic racing, you know, classic. I need a mirror. I know we're all used to now a mirror in the top middle here. But there is a virtual mirror up there in the right hand screen. There is a other mirror, the car mirror here. Anyway, so to me, this was always pitched as a game to race classic cars, and we'll do that now. We'll go to Nords in a classic car. And I know these guys, I mean, they made an awful lot of promises. Oh, see this, all that bouncing around. My force feedback is wrong, but I'm sure somebody will make a nice file for this very soon. I'd say by the end of the week. So yeah, I mean, I always thought that this was, you know, wonderful tracks, classic cars, and then we've got these new modern things in here as well. I think with the cross-play, you know, console people will suck this up like mad. You know, and if they get there before LMU, that's maybe just enough, you know, to tip it their way. If they get the multiplayer right, and they get endurance stuff, then to attract people over. I run communities. I have LMU servers running now. I always had ACC servers running for my community. I'm disappointed that LMU haven't allowed me to go in and change and set up a endurance race for my community with driver swaps. I have to do the public ones. I think they would have got so much more information from the community if they fired that out to guys and communities like ours to go out and test it and try and break it. But if these guys here can set up endurance stuff for some of these classic cars, it would be brilliant. You know, this came from, not from nowhere. I know it's been talked about for a lot, but I don't think anybody thought it would come out like a package like this. All of these cars, all of these tracks, a working multiplayer, all of these things straight out of the box. I think that's pretty good. So the graphics adjustments, the frame rate issues, I'm sure they'll sort very quickly when they start to get lots of feedback from thousands of people rather than 50. Okay. Let's go and take something else out. Blah, 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 that's not great. Yeah, I know. You know, it's like years ago we got you downloaded a demo, and away you went. You tried it a bit, and you liked it, you got it. You know. I don't think it's in a bad state. See that's. I don't think it's in a really bad. It needs somebody cleverer than me to make a nice feed, you know, a nice profile for my driver base. And you could say, well, you're stupid, Robin. Why do you not know how to do that? And I do. I can adjust my own settings in there, but I shouldn't have to do hours and hours and hours for that. Graphically, there's a bit of screen tear here. It just looks okay. I don't know. Disqualified. Disqualified.
That was a dick move.
Let's go and try a different car. Let's be positive. Race weekend with AI possible. Yeah, I want to go and try this stuff. I'm sorry, Ian. After watching my stream for 10 minutes, all hopes of the sim has faded away. Yeah. I don't want to be negative, because I know it can get better very, very quickly. I know it can get very, you know. Right, okay. So, you know, let's talk about the things that are annoying me at the moment. Well, first of all, if you look at the little minor stuff, it's a minor thing, but do you see the little flickering on the car? And on the toolboxes? It just looks grainy, and that doesn't look great. The menu getting moved over into the middle of the screen with the triples, that's common enough. In ACC, you had to go and manually set up and slide those menus over, but there was a menu item for that. There doesn't seem to be that set up for this at the moment for the triples. So let's go and pick a track like Nords. Yeah, Nords Life. And let's go and pick a car. So I'll confirm that. Pick a car. GT, GT1, Group C, LMPs, LMDHs are all trophy cars, classic cars. Wow. Wow. There's some really cool cars here. GT4s. NGT. A Morgan. TVR. Monsters. Viper. Okay. What the heck? Let's go on a Viper to Nordisley. Yeah, looked like a heat shimmer in a garage. Oh, okay. I'm not having a bad time. I think that I need better feels from my wheel. I've heard some people say this feels fantastic. I think it feels worse than anything else that I've played right now. It doesn't. I don't understand that. They also said Evo felt fantastic to them 2 years ago when I was in Germany at the expo. 2 years ago at the launch of Evo, ACC Evo, and they thought, "Oh, this is brilliant," and I go, "What?" And maybe it'll get there. But sim racing is so big these days that it needs boffins and clever people to go in there and do that. Yeah, I am. Yeah. So if I go to, let me just bring up my SemiCube here. Let's. So I'm not 100% in here. Let's go in here and my iRacing. It's an iRacing setup here. So let's go into the wheel and let's go into the paddock and grab another standard profile. So let's. So anything in here? Let's grab my old. Let's grab an ACC one, huh? Let's stick it in. Okay. Yeah, cheering girl. Let's go. Drive. Darn it. I missed my black box. I missed my black box. Let's bring that up. Duh. Alright. Am I crazy going out here in a TVR? What a crazy car to be out here in. Jeez, that, I mean, God. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Ryan, but there's work needs done here. I'm just looking at the just straight ahead. That it's just not quite right. Yeah. Okay. All right. All right. MS2. All right. We'll do that. Let's not do that car. I'm sure I have an AMS2 one here. Hold on. Please hold. Thanks for dropping in on your Friday night. I did have a quick look at this earlier on today and thought, no, I need to come back and do a little bit more. Where's my AMS2 one? Yeah. Just updating the site, which is the one that I was using. I think it was this one. Bear with. Oh, okay. Yeah. This is the Daniel one, isn't it? Okay. So, activate. Okay. Up you come, will you? Let's change that card. That's a bit silly, Robin. Let's get a GT3. I'm gonna go with the AMG and confirm. And okay. All right. I love my Nords, so let's have a look at the Nords. It seems quite quick to load. I'll give it that. Into this sickening view. Does anybody else make that work? Karen, I don't know. It doesn't feel great for me yet. I don't have the right setup in. It's not to my liking yet. That doesn't mean that it won't be good somewhere down the line, but it's not to my liking. I don't have it set the way I want it to be. Put it that way. Does that make sense? Okay, out on the track. Oh, we're pulling. I don't know. I mean, you wouldn't say. Okay, I always thought ACC Nords looked absolutely fantastic. I know the new scan of AMS2 now looks much better, or not much better. It's an improvement over the ACC one. I play iRacing a lot, and I stream my first. When I start streaming at 9:30 in the morning, my first race is always at 10 a.m. and it's the Ringmaster series on Nords. And I gotta say, it looks better than this. I'm sorry. At the moment, maybe with tweaks and improvements, this will look better, but right now I just think this is a grainy mess. Hey, Roger. Okay, has miss. I mean, the trees are lovely, but they're just, God, I don't know how to describe it. It just looks like they're not finished or something. I don't know. Oh, I'm the bongo train at the moment. At least the air isn't forcing its way through. Yet. Okay, so I felt the tail going there. That was interesting. And I could catch it again. Alright. Up the hill. That's interesting. Now it looks like it wants to go up a gear. Okay, I've gone up the moot curve. So let's drop it down one, go out onto the curbing if it's there. I haven't driven the lap of this in this game yet. This is the first time here. Okay, and then up into the beginning of the carousel. I mean, you look at it, the overlays that they've created in-game are quite nice. Nice and clean, professional looking. Oh, yeah, it's the footpath, Robin. I've got a Q3 behind me now. Okay, so if I turn this up a little bit, good call whoever suggested Automobilista 2.
You've got 5 minutes left.
It feels better. I want it to be stronger. It feels a bit grainy. I am not that guy that will say, oh, the only one that feels really good is a set of Corsa, and I need a cup of tea. Subscribe and unsubscribe. I am not that guy. I just want it to feel decent, you know? Feel the curbs. Feel the road under me. And not think too much about the technicalities of how I got there. Just give me the setting and let me do it. I use Coach Dave for my setups. And I make minimal adjustments. And I'm sure there's lots and lots of people out there just like me that just want to get in it and go. Maybe not the best track to try and engage with the chat. Look at this monster. Where's the orange mark? There it is. Get around to the right hand side. Yeah, I mean this feels very much Nords, you know, it's a good representation of it. Spot on. Into the little carousel. A little dip, I'm going nice and easy. Here we go. Now we can look up. Alright. Hey Lewis, how you doing, lad? At least PMR has built-in user provisional overlays. That's great. Yes, you're right. But they forgot to do the virtual mirror. The virtual mirror, they can't move it at the moment. I don't know what that thing is at the top. There's a thing up at the top with 3 or odd... I was going to say gay bars. No, not gay bars. Grey bars! Oh, God. Is that... I don't know what that is. And it is the short course. Okay, fair enough. There's a lap of Nords. Okay, on you go, boys. No clones were harmed during this. Let's have a trilly train. This feels a bit better. I want to up my weight of my force feedback a little bit in this here. More. That's at 100%. This is the Automobiles 2, but in game. Let's see if we can do it in game. I like it to be heavy, not like a Logitech wheel. Settings. Is it here? Input device settings. There. Force feedback detail. Smoothing.
No.
Oh, Helson, good lad. Haptic strength. Is there like an overall force feedback? Force feedback detail, smoothing. What the hell's headroom? Max headroom, not him. Haptic strength. That sounds like a thing, doesn't it? Haptic strength. That was 60. Let's bring it up to 80. Let's see what that does. Yeah, in iRacing especially, you do an awful lot of steering with the pedals. Gay bars is like bars. I don't know, Patty. I don't know. Sorry, I don't mean to offend anybody. Oh well, if you're offended, move along. This is the wrong channel for you. I'm a grumpy old man. Let's just try that. Sorry, just before we move on to something else. Get out of the road, Cone. Oh, Cone's there. And it is nice through my wheelbase. When I change gears, I'm feeling a little vibration when I change gears. That is nice. Now this is better. All of a sudden, this is better. Still, I would like a bit more weight, but this is okay. Tires have heated up a bit. Yeah, girly. Yeah, when I change gear, there's a little thump coming through my wheel. That's the wheelbase, recognizing that signal. One minute. Okay, that's cool. All right, that's better. Better. Thanks, David. The wheel can. Oh, that's the wheel can there. That's the wheel can. Okay, I have to go and change my bongo pants. I will be back in just a second. And we'll do something else. We'll have a look at a different thing. So, bongo pants getting changed right now.
Have you ever been in the middle of that endurance race when you needed to go, but you didn't want to leave the race? Oh, what did you do? You just pooed your pants. But now, never again. Not with Bongo's Push and Go Pants. Now you can push harder. With our latest design, they are flattering and figure hugging. You can drive to your heart's content and never having to worry about leaving an endurance race again and having a poo. They're just for you and they make you a happy sim racer. Enjoy! Push and Poo pants available now. Push and Go.
Then he waddled away, waddle, waddle. Then he waddled away, waddle, waddle, waddle.
Okay. Oh, looks like we've been disqualified again. Right, let us go and try a different thing. Yes, we are sure we want to do that. Oh, sorry, new people. Sorry, welcome to the madness. No, I haven't any just just Dr. Pooter's wearing them now. I haven't any noticed anything.
No talking at the breaking that.
Unfortunately, they're out of stock. Okay, so let's try some of these older cars. What do we got here? Let's try. Can we get an LMP? Not an older car. Can I get an LMP2? I'm trying to do some comparisons with what I do on a day-to-day. MX5s. They're fun. We can do that. LMPs. Group C. LMP. LMP02. That's an older model. Now, oh, there it is there. Okay. That's nice. There was one of these sitting at the expo in Germany. 4-liter V8 twin turbo mid-engine rear wheel drive 6-speed paddle. And this is from 2002. Okay, so there are... Okay, then I can flick here. You can't see all of this at the moment. So there are different liveries. 3 different looks for this same car.
Cookie!
Black is quite sexy. And there's an LMP1 there. So let's take this LMP2 and confirm that. No, not yet, David. No. Jigsaw. What was the Jigsaw? At Jigsaw. That was a great suggestion. Looks a lot better until they get the force feedback. Yeah, I'm not really worried about the look. I mean, the look will be fine. It's the feels. You know, I love iRacing. And the feeling I get there is great now. Now, there are things that LMU does better. The road feel at speed. Take Sebring, for example. That feeling the concrete. They do that much better. I'm getting curbs here and a better road stuff, but I'm not getting loads and loads of fantastic feels. Okay, so there's a Spa. Yeah? Lexington. What's Lexington? There's lots of tracks here I don't know. Zolder, Sao Paulo, Spielberg, which is the Red Bull Ring, Sebring, San Marino, which is Imola, I would assume. San Marino? No? Nordislife and 24-hour combined. Then the Nürburgring, Northampton, which I assume is Silverstone, Mount Panorama, Lime Rock Park, Lexington. Lexington from the map over here looks a bit like Virginia Speedway. Kyalami, which I love. Derby, which must be Donington or something. Yeah, it's that's Donington. Derby must be Donington. Daytona Full Track. Spa, which we're going to now. Mosport, that's Canadian Motorsport. And Brianza, which is Monza. So let's go to an LMP2. Weather types. And in Spa. And then we'll go into a race session here. Yeah, I get it. I mean, there's a lot of feedback against iRacing. Ren Sport, I think, is dead on arrival. Sorry. Lister Storm. Don't know. I don't see a Lister Storm, Jabroni. David, AMS2 is probably everything that you want to have. It's as cheap as chips. It has all the tracks, all the cars, and if you're just playing with mates, AMS2 is wonderful. It's so much more than that. It has so much more than this. And I know this is new, but AMS2 has everything. And we've, as a community, we've had so much fun. Go-kart nights. It's been ridiculous. Lexington is mid-Ohio. Okay, thank you. Yeah, if you're looking for something for your mates, iRacing cult. Okay, all right. I was one of those that didn't want to go that way too. But 4 months ago, I've kind of fallen into that iRacing rabbit hole, and I'm loving it. And one of the reasons which has driven me towards the iRacing rabbit hole is the pricing model for LMU. What has no career mode? If David's just looking for something to play with his mates, you know? Oh dear. That's not good. Oh, just bring up the race cam. Look. Look at this, look. Let's put my wheel to there. Let's come out and start this one again. Oh, okay, yeah. No, it doesn't have that, but if he's just looking for something as a knock around for his mate with his mates and wants to set up a local server or one of those servers, AMS2, brilliant. AMS2 is you know, it has one of the most realistic Nords layouts. It has every track you can possibly think of in the world. It has historical versions of the tracks, historic cars. It has made up tracks. Yeah, so it's if it's just a knockabout for me, this makes me sick. Don't like this. Stop it. Yeah, good fun for the mates if they don't want to pay big money, because you can buy MS2 for nothing. Actually, let's see if this is straighten the wheel up, or do we have to calibrate? No, look at this. Look. Hello in PC. Yes, this is in PC right now. Has it straightened itself up? No. It's went wrong. Has it sorted itself out? That was weird. It's like you need a. I feel like in LMU you have a reset force feedback button. Hello, Spa. Yeah, track limits. The wheel has sorted itself out. This sounds like a monster. Shall we just turn the volume up just a wee second and listen to the engine? Go on. Hey! La 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 la.
Please, Pittsburgh! Nothing to see here, please!
Okay then. All the boys think she's a spa. Oh yeah. There's birds. I see birds. What about brakes? Oh no, just Mamba. No. I think the gentleman was asking for he was just looking for something to have a good knockabout with his friends, without having to go into iRacing or any of that stuff. And MS2 is good for that. How to play in such an awful highlighted room. So, okay, Mick. Sort of. I'm running triples right now, and there are oddities. So there are oddities. So when I go into some of the menus are stuck away over on the left-hand screen. Oh, sorry. I'm only sorry. I'm not catching all of your chat. So when I go in, I'll show you now. Hold on. I'll show you now. By the way, this is not about being impressive in the game. So if I go here, you'll see. You can't even see it from there. If I go into settings, yeah, I need to go to this one. I'm going to go to this camera here. So you'll see there's the settings screen there. Yeah. So I can't. So in ACC, there was settings you could move this stuff into the middle. This isn't here yet. It's not here yet. So that's an annoyance. So or when I'm going in to change cars and stuff like that there, you just can't see that. So yeah. Turn to the pits. Let's start a race. Next. And next. And next.
Didn't set a time, so we'll be at the back.
And next. Okay, this is a race session. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, so we were just talking about iRacing and the whole negative thing about the pricing subscription stuff, and I kind of think, you know, I mean, for example, at the moment with iRacing, if you've never had iRacing before, their November sale is on. Not advertising iRacing, but I'll do this a wee bit now. And if you've never had iRacing before, you can get a year's membership for 50% off. In fact, there's a link in the description of this video to get that. If you've already got a membership, you can get 25% off a year's membership or 2 years membership. I have mine stacked for 2 years now. So once you start it, it's nowhere near as bad. I mean, LMU has really stuck their hands in, you know, talk about, people are saying, well, this is a beta, flip me LMU, and they were charging for that DLC and other bits and pieces. I think this is already ahead of that. Lewis, yes, I am running a dual PC, yeah. One for streaming, one for gaming. And Tony, yep. I'm running, if you have a wee look at the description of this video, you'll see it's a i7 something or other. There's a 3080 Ti graphics card in it. But I've seen, you know, lots of guys today running really, you know, the 50, what is it? The 5080? Isn't it 5080? Isn't that what it is? The 50 card anyway. And it doesn't look any better than this. Yeah, we'll take a shortcut. Shh. Oh, I've got 2 seconds penalty. Goodness. Well, he spins. All right. We're just trying all these things out. You got to try them. You got to see it, you know. Let's just restart it. Well, we'll just restart it all. Is there a quick restart? There is. And we'll do a skip on this. Let's go. Drive. Skip. I'm looking at all the controls are at the far sides of the screen. Oh, I'm not interested, honestly. David, I run my Bongo Racing has a championship season that's been now running. This is its 8th season, and the seasons were originally in ACC, and now it's in its 2nd season in LMU. I love LMU. Love LMU. No issues about it. Yes, there's a few little handling issues, but what I'm saying is iRacing isn't as expensive as flip me, here we go. Isn't as bad as people make out to be. It's really not. You don't need to go bananas on content. But anyway, this is not an iRacing thing. This is about this here tonight and how this feels. And it feels okay. It feels okay. It doesn't feel fabulous. But then again, I haven't played it for long enough. It looks okay. I think there could be some improvements like this. I'm running an Automobilista 2 profile in my semi-cube base. I've upped it a little bit and it's now starting to feel okay. It doesn't feel as good as iRacing or LMU yet, but I think it will. Need to play around with that brake bias a bit, but we're running pretty vanilla here. And you have to again remember, you know, we will use Coach. Everybody uses Go setups or Coach Dave, or they make their own setups. They use Haimu setups or whatever they want to do, or Grid and Go, whatever. Oh sugar! This is pure vanilla setups. You know, there's no tweaking going here. I haven't changed anything at all, so it is what it is. You know. Do it again. Start again. What is this? Sorry, Paul. It's the best way of running triples. On the stream as well. What's this? Roman's fill rig. It's the best way you run triples. I saw Jackie got a 5080. Yeah, he did. Fantastic. You want one on card? It's a fraction of the price. It's a fraction of the price. Fair enough. You know what, David? As well as that, this I also consider this like a hobby, like golf or I don't know, tennis, anything. This is my hobby. If I spend a 10 or 12 quid a month on iRacing, I buy 10 or 20 quid or 30 quid worth of content in a month or in a quarter. That's a pretty cheap hobby. So, you know, everyone is running 40, 50, okay. Didn't say there was a price issue, but just less FPS. Okay, pretty much max out my FPS, depends on your PC. Less load. Doing streaming, but not necessary. Everyone said it's the best time to get a subscription if you like it. Depends on the process. said do turn a fraction of the price. Fraction potential fun. It's all yeah, it's all relative. You're absolutely right, Owen. You're absolutely right. Absolutely right. I just don't think the... Oops. God. Who cares? I just don't think the alien, the horrible feeling that people had about iRacing, I don't think it's just as prevalent these days, because all games are lots, or not all, nearly all things are turning into a service now. You're paying monthly for something or other, whether it be Xbox Live, PlayStation, or your game of your choice. I mean, I spend 40 hours a week or more, damn it, doing sim racing stuff. So I'm okay with that. Setting up a streaming PC and the gaming PC is more complicated, but it definitely eases the load. Also, if I'm streaming for an awful long time, so if I'm streaming for a full day, or if I'm in a race where it's an endurance race and I want to keep streaming, I can recycle, switch off the gaming PC and not kill my stream. So if I've got a problem there and the game crashes, the stream keeps going. So that's a nice little positive. But it is a bit more tricky to set it up for streaming. But once it's set up, you know. Augie, how did I get early access? Well, it's because of my stunning good looks. I was in Germany at the Sim Expo. I had a meeting with Straight 4 in one of their private rooms to play the game in preview mode at the Expo in Germany last month. And I was there with a content creator, press credentials. So that's why I've got early access to the game for preview. They haven't paid me to play this. They're you know, it's been sent. There are certain details and embargo stuff that wasn't there, but I haven't been asked to. Darn it, Robin, brakes. Shut up. I haven't been asked to say nice things. I'm terrified of my brakes. This is a cool car. And I can get it up the Rouge. Alright, that's enough of that one. It looks okay. It's the sort of pop-any stuff that's going on here. You know, it's alright. It's not a game breaker. But there's just like a fuzz going on. And again, that could be me. It could be my settings here. I love the menus. I mean, this stuff here up in the corners is really cool. You know, where it says laps and 16 or 16 there and spa. That looks really slick. That's really nice. What is this thing here? Hold on, I'm going to point up here. What is that for? See this here? What is that for? I don't know. I'm part of the global sim racing industrial complex. Yeah, 60 FPS. It's running okay. It hasn't crashed. It's running at... That was running at 59, 60, you know? It feels alright. It definitely doesn't feel like Gran Turismo 7. What I was saying here? What are you saying? I can't be bothered with becoming a race engineer. I don't want to spend a year set up. Talk to an iRacing utility problem. Yeah. That's why I use Coach Dave for my setups and or Go setups or wherever it is. I don't have that time or the inclination to go into that. Only if you have got $2.5 grand for 59 days, but yeah. Graphically, yeah. Yeah. Now, Steve Tadman, or what was it Gamer Muscle called you earlier on, Steve, when you were in his chat? What you've been abusing people all day, Steve. So don't be telling no one off.
I got a bad feeling about
All right, let's go and race another thing here. What let's go. Let's get out of here. What else would we like to look at? Quit. Yes. Goodness, menus all over the place. I know it's not acceptable. I mean the settings are not capped, so I don't know. I mean the game comes out on Tuesday. Red Bull Ring, Brazil, Zolder, Sebring, San Marino. Okay, let's confirm San Marino. Let's take a Group C. Ooh. 787B Mazda. What a weapon. Let's do that now. Oh, darn it. LH, give me just a second. I will whiz you through it right now. What's the longest race length you can do? I don't know. Don't know, but we'll have a look at that for you. Large gorilla. We'll have a wee look. Patrick, good evening. Let me just come into this. I am quite impressed with how quickly it loads. Then again, it's not loading a lot of graphics. Let's have a look. See here. Hold on. Let's just talk you through the. I'll come back into it in a second. Yes. So the tracks that are available today. Okay. So the tracks that are available today. There's a career. Okay. It's a car. There's the tracks. Okay. So we have. I'm sorry you can't see it. But it's on the triple screen. Brianza, which is Monza, Canadian Tire Motorsport Park, Spa, Daytona, Derby, which looks like Donington, Kyalami, Lexington, Lime Rock, which looks pretty good from what I've seen, Mount Panorama, Northampton, which is Silverstone by the shape of the map, Nürburgring Nordschleife, and Nürburgring Nordschleife 24 hours. Then you've got San Marino, which is Imola, Sebring, Red Bull Ring, Sao Paulo in Brazil, and Zolder. That's the tracks. Lots of cars. So let's just go to back to that San Marino. Back. What was it? San Marino. That's where I confirm. And we hit confirm and race. And away it goes. It all looks better than Ren Sport. That's a low bar. The grass is taken from Age of Empires. Oh dear.
Danger, Will Robinson, danger.
Hey now. I feel very, very lucky and very, very privileged that Straight 4 Studios and Giants have sent me a copy to play with. So, but I won't lie, and I never will. About this stuff. Okay, this is a Mazda death machine I'm in. Flip, anti-aliasing. See, Gwen, this is where, I know you've done so much work with AMS2, and you got AMS2 before all the updates. You got it doing what you really wanted it to do, but I don't think you should ever have to do that. I can understand making a few tweaks for your hardware, but this here, it needs to work better than this on day one. Wow! Oh, I need my I need an H pattern shifter or something for this here. Yes! Listen to that, that's class. This is what I thought this was all about. These types of cars. Boy. Oh, cheater's gonna cheat. Whoa! But, okay, here's the but. Yeah, I would love a BDH shifter. I really would. I mean, if you want a shifter, the best shifter in the world, BDH Made in north of England by some very, very cool guys. But they are expensive. Yes, okay, so here's the thing. If you're a solo guy, right? A solo guy that really loves the old classic stuff, AMS2 is your baby. It's just, that's it. There's no way around, other way around that. And you know how us sim racers go. We drive GT3s and LMP2s and GTPs and Mazdas, MX5s. So when I play iRacing and there's a classic cars on, like these, maybe these cars here or another car in iRacing, there is no uptake on it. Nobody races them. And as good as this stuff is, who wants to do a big multiplayer race in these? Like a champion. If I was to organize a championship in these, you'd get some people interested in it, but I don't think there'll be. I don't think the masses. The masses, unfortunately, just drive GT3s. Is this game sucks? I wouldn't say it sucks. I think it's okay. I think it needs improvement. I think graphically it needs lots of improvement. I'm running 52 frames per second at the moment, which ain't healthy. 55, wow. So I'd want to double that at least. Oh, let's get a sign. I see a sign. But these are fun cars, I'll give it that. I love the scream. Get in there.
It's remaining in the session.
Turn the car on. Turn the car. Turn the car. Turn the car. Alright. Let's race these. Let's see what they all look like on track. Turn a bit. And it is next. And next. Oh wow, that's a wobblies over there. And next.
Back already for the start from the back challenge.
And next. Yeah, I mean the force feedback, the rotation, and it's just not right, Owen. It's not there. It's not right. It's not right. This should be deadly, shouldn't it? I'm sure I have somewhere. Yep. Oh. Coal tires, coal tires. Green, green, green. Oh, the egg went crazy. That's nice. There's another more, death! Death, AI killing each other. It's like a bongo race. Oh, cheeky. Oi. Yeah, need a mirror. I'm short of mirrors. Right. So my virtual mirror is up on this far right-hand screen, and I can't move it. so that's an issue. That felt very light. I went over those bumps there, and it just, I mean, the curvages there felt like good curvages. I think I'm changing up far too soon. I'm not making this thing scream. Brake, 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 brake. Let's make it scream. Nice. Where's the path? Yeah, this is fun. There's nothing wrong with this. Well, sorry, apart from all the things that are wrong with it. Excuse me. Nothing to see here. Yeah, so I mean the force feedback feels okay. Graphically, it looks. The frame rates. Some of the menu stuff is. But I don't think any of this is crazy unfixable. I don't think it's beyond repair. It's just annoying that. I mean, you always sort of think, well, what's going through the people's mindsets? You're going to send it out to guys like us to go, let's go and play this. What did they think we were going to say? So, when I started this off, I suppose the question that I asked myself was, in the heart, not the head, not the technical setup stuff that lots of yous are so good at, but in the heart, if I had spent whatever it is, 60 or 70 quid on this here, would I be happy with my purchase right now? I'm not sure. Hey, Roddy, thank you. Hector, the force feedback feels okay. I'm running an Automobilista 2 profile on my SemiCube 2 Pro base. It feels okay. It doesn't feel the way I like it. I like it to be weirier, but I've adjusted a few bits and pieces. It feels okay. There's the rumble. It feels okay. The weight of the cars, it's okay. Graphically, you can see it's okay. Some of the menus are in the wrong places. For my triple screens, that won't be the same for people on single screens. There's no adjustment for me to move the menus which are in the far right and the far left hand screen that I can see. But if there were sort of some of the graphic patches, 53 FPS, 57 FPS. I think it would be this. There's a really good game under here, and I said this in Germany. I think there's more of a game at the moment than there is Evo. Ooh. Nice! Yeah, they're, aren't they? You know, they're okay. It needs work. I mean, I think if you come back in a month's time, it'll look a lot better. If you come back in a week, I'm sure it'll look better. Absolutely, for console guys, more choice. Superb. Oh, thank you, Lucille. And I think if they get the console stuff in quickly before, and they have, before LMU, that's an LMU killer as well. Yeah, lots of them do that, Renovado. Lots of them do that. Well, Wazabanimi. Right now is the time to do it. Black Friday or Black Month is on. If you go down to the link in this video, there's a link there for iRacing to give you 20. If you already had one before, to get yourself 25% off on your subscription. Or if you're a new iRacing person, it'll give you 50% off. Use that link; it's in there. What else do we go? Mosport, don't really know that. Spa, Daytona. Okay, let's do Daytona. Confirm Daytona. Choose a car. A car for Daytona. LMPs, LMDHs. Group C's. There's 5 cars there. GT1s. Then we have GT cars. Corvettes. Viper. The Lister Storm. Oh, let's try Lister Storm. Emphasis fixed the Daytona starts in 9 minutes. No, I'm not. Not tonight. Oh, this is a special night tonight. Special night tonight. I hope it's good in PS5 too. I'll try in the Viper now. Yeah, I'll try that. Oh yeah, there's lots of really good deals out at the moment. Maybe it's because you are drunk, that's why they're wobbling. Yeah, look, do you know what? The more and more that people can get out sim racing and consoles, on little PCs, on whatever, you know, the better. You know, that I think it's brilliant. You know, let our sport grow. Okay, Daytona babes. Vanilla setup. We're in a Lister? Is this a Lister Storm? Limiter is on. Yeah, girl, yeah. Woohoo!
All clear.
Oh, that looks crap, doesn't it? Oh, yeah. No.
Please disperse! Nothing to see here, please!
Let's go back to the pits. Okay, Rob. It's awful, isn't it, Owen? I gotta say, this looks awful right now. Oh, thank you, cookies. This looks awful. This is yeah. Yeah, this is not fab now. I'm sorry, Ryan. I'm sorry. You rude!
Here's where the accidents happen.
I need my mirror. I have no mirrors. I can't see. I've got a mirror there. Way high up. High low. Oh, high are the mirrors in it. Oh, that's. Oh, this is a right-hand drive car. Oh. I was gonna say, why is that mirror over there? This looks like PlayStation. Sorry. I'm gonna say 2. My PC specs are pretty decent. I'm running a 30. I mean, again, it's not a 50 card. It's a 3080 Ti. All my specs are there. As far as, let me just pull them up for you right now. My full specs. Let's see. Where is it? Let's go. More. Where's the more? Where is my specs? I need specs for my specs. Give me a second. There, that'll do. So it's an i7 12700KF Gigabyte 3080 Ti. I'm running 32 gigs of DDR5. Yeah, plenty of power here. It's all right, you know. It's. Okay. Sorry, I haven't touched any of that stuff, Gwyn. So if you wanna help me out here, let's have a look at the settings, because I haven't touched anti-aliasing at all. And why the hell should I have to? Yeah, well, it doesn't. It doesn't look great here. So let's go back here and we'll go into the settings. Let's go back. Let's go into the settings over here. Gwen, maybe have a look. See. Anti-aliasing, graphics settings, hardware profile was set for ultra, recommended, performance, balance, quality, ultra. Depth of field off, object draws, distance 150. This is standard stuff. That I haven't touched this. Fog, cloud, texture resolution, texture filtering. DLSS is off. Frame generation, I don't know. I don't see, you know, that's display settings. There, save and exit. Display settings. VSync is off. Frame limit is off. Menu frame limit, that's on the menus. Display mode, full screen. I don't see what else, you know, I mean, this is all the stuff, you know. NVIDIA Surround, yes, I am. So I don't know. But again, I'm sure that gets sorted. It's not the end of the world. I'm sure it'll get sorted. I am sure it will. I'm not really worried. I just want to get the feel of it. I don't care. Graphically, I mean, again, I am not that technical fiddler. Change TAA. Change TAA. Okay. No. Change TAA. Yeah, I'm you know, don't. What is TAA? TAA. TAA. Okay, no native triples. Okay, so if okay, there's no native triples in this, is there? Well, why the hell do they allow me to change that setting to my profile? So if I go into a single screen, then let's do that. Let's go into a single screen. Display settings. Okay, let's do that. We have to do a restart. I didn't change anything to change the shimmer, Paul. I didn't change anything to do that. The shimmer is gone by itself. It was on Ultra originally, and then it was in custom. Hey, Hulst. It's very, very hard to rip a game completely apart when it's like this. You're right, some people are saying it's better than Evo, but Evo was sold as like a beta test or beta product, where this here is being sold as a complete product on Tuesday. Do you know? Oh dear. Oh dear. Okay. That's interesting. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah. Things have been crap in the past, you know, and they get better. So, I mean, the question was at the beginning of this, would I be happy with my money being spent? Oh, I know what's wrong here. Because this bottom screen is set up, of course, as a stretch screen. Yeah. Oh, there we are now. That's better. That's better. Yeah, this game releases on Tuesday as a finished product. Where Evo and even LMU. If you think about LMU, you know, it's a finished product, but it's still a mess. Okay. We have this here. Race weekend. And there's a Lister Storm. Let's change a Lister Storm. Fine. Let's take the... At least you can see this stuff now. Let's take the vet. And I need to get rid of that menu bar. How do I get rid of that? Task menu behaviors. Auto hide. Not do it? Oh, frig. Alright. No, no. Oh, who's saying that? Who's saying that? LMU has lots of features. You keep on finding new ones. Look, it'll be all right. It will be okay. Oh, go away. How do I get rid of that menu bar? Oh, shit. How do I get rid of that bottom menu? Oh, dear. Phew. Alright. Oh, I've got all my menus are in the wrong place now because I moved them for the triples. Cockpit setup. HUD layout. Let's stick it up there now. There's a limit to the far I go on the screen. It's that. I don't know what that is there. We'll stick that down in there. That'll do. You guys are always so positive. And save. Okay. Save. Okay. Back. Back. Resume. Oh frig, the map is still there. Cockpit setup. Odd layout. Map. Go smaller map. Go smaller? No. There's that thing there too. I'll stick it there. I don't know what that does. Save and exit. Zoom. Okay. No offense to you, but this looks worse. This is not PlayStation 3 anymore. This is now PlayStation 1. Hey, Adrina. How you doing, lad? Okay. I'm going back to that. I am. Do you drink cups of tea? Do you drink cups of tea and tell people sub and unsub? Yeah. Cups of tea. Yeah, drink like it's 3 men, 1 cup. Yeah, so subscribe to me so you can unsubscribe. Yeah, I'm just gonna put it on the big screen again and go. No, I don't do any of that nonsense. And I don't say that I said, of course, 1 is the best thing ever since sliced bread and the only thing that all games should be judged against. But bless James, he's a good lad. Oh, dear. You've rubbed Vaseline in your eyes. Not a good idea. But what you maybe need to do is, while this is loading, have a look at this. I have maybe the perfect solution for that. When you get stressed, to put in your eyes. Put some cream in it.
Ah, you f***ing stupid
Let's watch again with all new Bongo Cream. As you can see, this clever racer has liberally applied Bongo Racing cream all over his face, so he stays calm in tense situations. Does racing make you tense, nervous, prone to outbursts of blue language? Well, Bongo Racing cream is the thing for you. This clever driver is over the moon that he has discovered Bongo Racing cream. Order yours today for 30 days of trial where you can absolutely not get your money back. There is no responsibility held for damage to your skin or any other skin follicles. Absolutely no responsibility is taken for health or any other conditions that may arise from using Bongo cream. Thank you.
Okay, let's go in this boy now. And... oh, that's credits. Darn it. Single player. This weekend. Confirm. And drive. Alright. We'll leave the graphics getting sorted to clever people who know their stuff. Not like stupid me, who just wants to get in and drive. This looks awful. What's going on with my life? What have we done to this game? What have we done to it? We've killed it. We've killed it. We've killed it. We've killed it. It looked better than this before. What have we done, kids? Sorry. Another restart. I actually think ACC Rally is probably a really good purchase. I think I've only played it in Germany at the Expo a month ago, and I really enjoyed it. Try it on low graphics. It was going okay. I can't really. Adrena, I can talk you through them because on this triple setup here, it's only showing and the menus are all over the place at the moment, so they're all over the channel. Let me just talk you through. I'll talk you through now. Give me a second. God, right. Keyboard again. Redunk. Single player. Race weekend. Tracks. Okay, you've got Monza. We have Canadian Tire Motorsport Park. You've got Spa, Daytona, Derby, which is Donington, Kyalami, Lexington, Lime Rock, Mount Panorama, Northampton, which is Silverstone, Nürburgring, Nordeslife, Nürburgring 24 Hours, San Marino, Imola, Sebring, Red Bull Ring, Sao Paulo in Brazil, of course, and Zolder. Those are the tracks. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, about 20 odd tracks. Something like that. Yeah, 20 odd tracks. The wheel is a GSI Hyper P1, and the wheelbase is a Semicube 2 Pro.
Thank you. Thank you.
David. And yes, like, sorry, Lexington is mid-Ohio. God, this looks awful. What is going on? What have we done? We've killed it. We made it look worse. Does this look better or worse? This looks bloody awful. This can't be right. What have we done here? It didn't look as bad as this. It looked bad, but not as bad as this. Oh shit. Oh. Oh, we've pooped the poop. Oh, there's the first. What did I do with anti-aliasing? I didn't touch anti-aliasing. Yes. I didn't touch anti-aliasing. Where was anti-aliasing? Where was what did I do? Hardware? Depth of field? Object? Blah, blah, blah. Fog, texture. Post-process anti-aliasing. I didn't touch those. Oh, there's that. Okay, this... Oh, Ultra... Did we do that? Quality. There. Maybe we did. Maybe that changed. Good PC specs. Good PC specs. The specs are... If you have a look at this video, the notes for the video, you will... see it all there. Let's just restart the game. No, they won't. They won't. They won't. The joys of consoles. Let's just have one little look in here again. What am I switching off here? Shadow quality. I haven't changed any of this stuff. Changing it now, alright. Okay. Looks. I'm sorry. This must be a. Well, it looks a bit better. I'm sorry. I'm normal bloke. I am not gamer muscle. I am not those guys. I am not Dan Suzuki. I am normal bloke. And for it to look like this for normal bloke, That's not good. Sorry. Sorry, Ryan. You've got lots of normal blokes out there that throw their money down and want it to look pretty good. Yeah, that's the new version. I've brought back the old chicane. Now, it feels okay. This feels alright. Wheel-wise, feels okay. Borderless, okay. See, there's all of these should do this, maybe, and fiddling. I just want somebody to work it all out and tell me, there, follow this, do this. See you, Gwen. Bye. Display settings. I was running in full screen earlier on, and that seemed fine. Do you know what? Tonight is me just fiddling around with this and trying different things to give you an idea of what this is like. And it's just okay. I'm quite sure that the graphic stuff will get sorted. I'm quite sure that the force feedback stuff will get sorted. But I would be a bit miffed right now if I had threw my money down at this. I'm sorry. Adrena, I mentioned that earlier. I mean, when was the last time that happened? Are we talking like Half-Life 2? Now, when was the last time a big game came out that was really good out of the box? I mean, are we talking Diablo? Halo? I mean, what are we talking? Which ones? Unfortunately, that's the way software is developed these days. It has potential. I said that at the show in Germany. I'm saying it now. And we are not restarting. Come on now. Giant's engine is not responding. It wouldn't do any harm. Right. Why is that away over there now? Alright. Is that there? Launch the game. Here we go. Commander Keen in the 90s. Yeah, Jetpack, Jet Set Willy, Manic Miner, all of those things. But I mean, it must be since the dawn of good internet, you know, high-speed internet, you know, and always on online PCs. There hasn't been a piece of software that hasn't needed updated every flipping 10 minutes. But it's sad because we all get so invested in these games. We get invested in them, and we want them to be good, and we want the variety there. And I know the developers of this, and I know their hearts in this completely. And I know, wow, that's an LMDH at Nord on that shot. I know the team, and we met some of the development team over there, and they will iron this stuff out. You know, it's just a shame it wasn't a bit more ironed out. No. So, but that's just the way it goes. Okay, so there's a career mode here, new career. Let's see what it does. Welcome to career in Project Motor Racing. Start the motor racing journey. Welcome to HQ. Travel. Event travel and repair costs will automatically be deducted after each race weekend. Okay, so there's that. So I've got So I have to name my team, a rolling billboard. I've got sponsorship models, difficulty. Okay, well there's a career mode here. Not that I'm really interested in career mode right now, but I like racing online with real horrible people. Let's try this again, will we? Confirm. Oh. Expedition 33 was a good release as well. Arc Raiders. Okay, Arc Raiders. Yeah, except, yeah. There hasn't been a patched Arc Raiders yet, no? What was that new indie game that won all the plaudits over the last few days? Go away, that makes me nauseous. Alright, let's drive. Of course, all my menu items have moved off the screen. When do you become real, car? No. Oh, it doesn't look great, does it? Oh, sugar. What a raw car. I feel like I'm sitting way down low. Yeah, that's cool. All right. All right. Do you know what? Do you know what? I've seen enough. I have seen enough. It needs tweaking, which is above and beyond my pay grade. It needs some work here until it's ready to go. I will have another go at it. I'll have a look at what other people are doing, what their settings are. But yeah, the question was, if I chuck 70 or 80 quid down for this right now, would I be happy with my purchase? And right now I would have to say, no. Is this better than LMU at this moment in time? No. Is it better than ACC right now? It has more variety of cars, and I think, as you've seen from James and some of the other guys, they've had it looking better than I have. So whatever they're doing, I don't know. I'll send a message off to James to see what he set up, but I don't think he changed that much. Oh, disqualified again. So thank you very much. This is Project Motor Racing. Thank you very much to the team for sending me a code to play with it. I will play with it much more over the weekend, and on Monday we'll give it another good crack. And we'll see how it goes. Yeah. It's okay. True Force, everything is okay. The sound is good. Yes, Doctor.
Doctor? 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 Doctor?
Doctor?
Doctor?
The sound is
Doctor.
really good. Yes, for the most of the cars that I have, the sound has been really good. Graphically, there's some settings I need to get set up here. It does look better, but it just looked okay. Handling wise, I don't have a full profile. I'm running a Semicube 2 base, so a nice base, nice wheel, but I don't have it fully tuned in. The menus, some of them are brilliant, some of them are not so brilliant. But you know, it's been fun. You know, it's a fun thing. I love that they have all the modern stuff apart from the Maca. I love that I have all that variety of older stuff, which is fun. I like that too.
Don't talking and breaking that.
And it has potential. And I think LMU should watch out, because if they get this together really, really quickly, LMU is a real challenge on its hands. It really is. So, but I'd say in a month's time, this will be tight. And it'll be interesting to see how the multiplayer stuff works. It'll be interesting to see how, if they have an endurance model in here, if they can do that sort of stuff, if they can have things for communities like me. Can I work through SimGrid? Can I have my own back end to set up races? You know, that's all of those questions are still to be answered. But isn't it brilliant? We live in the best time ever to be sim racers. We have so much choice. Isn't it class? I'm already here. Good night. Enjoy the rest of your day, your evening. I'll be back here. Today is... yeah, well, we will definitely be back here on iRacing on Sunday evening for Bongo's Wheel of Misfortune. That's 9 o'clock UK time. Join the Discord. Find all about that. Everybody's welcome to come and race with us. And I would say I'm going to try and schedule in a full day Monday doing more of this. And then we'll be streaming on Tuesday and all through the week. So, yeah, join the Discord for all the details. I'm already here. Thank you very much, everybody, and let's have a dance.
Then he waddled away, waddle, waddle. Then he waddled away, waddle, waddle,
Doctor? 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 Doctor?
Doctor?
Doctor?
Doctor?
Doctor?